In 1946, India stood on the edge of history. For over 2 centuries, the British had ruled the subcontinent. But the empire was crumbling, and the winds of change were inevitable. The streets were restless, the people hopeful, and the air thick with tension. This is the story of how the British left India, and how freedom came at a tremendous cost. The British arrived in India as traders, seeking spices, textiles, and wealth. But over time, their influence grew into complete control. By 1757, the Battle of Plassey marked a turning point. The East India Company defeated the Nawab of Bengal, and gradually, India became a colony of the British Empire. Trade soon turned into taxation and political dominance. Local rulers were manipulated, and wealth flowed steadily to Britain. India had become the jewel in the crown of the British Empire. Despite its wealth, India's people suffered greatly. Farmers were heavily taxed. Crops and textiles were exported abroad, leaving locals hungry. The Bengal famine of 1943 is one of history's darkest tragedies. Millions starved while warehouses overflowed with grain. This was not mere mismanagement. It was a system built on exploitation, where profits mattered more than human life. Resistance started early. The 1857 Sepoy Mutiny, though unsuccessful militarily, ignited the spirit of freedom. Afterward, the struggle evolved from armed revolt to intellectual awakening. Thinkers and reformers like Sir Syed Ahmed Khan and Allama Iqbal began inspiring the people. Ideas of self-rule and independence spread, planting the seeds of a future revolution. World War II left Britain exhausted, both economically and militarily. Yet, India was dragged into the conflict without consent. Indian soldiers fought bravely on foreign soil, but their homeland remained under colonial rule. By the war's end, it was clear Britain could no longer sustain its empire. In 1942, the Quit India movement erupted under Gandhi's leadership. Millions of Indians took to the streets, chanting, "British, leave India." Protests erupted across the country. Leaders were imprisoned, yet the movement continued, showing the British that India would no longer obey. By 1946, political tensions were at their peak. The Congress Party wanted a united India, while the Muslim League demanded safeguards for Muslims. Lord Mountbatten, the last viceroy, drew borders hastily. India and Pakistan were born. Freedom came, but at a tragic cost. Millions lost their lives in communal violence, and tens of millions were forced to migrate. Families, homes, and communities were torn apart. The British did not leave India because of a single revolt. They left because their empire was no longer sustainable. A people united in struggle made foreign rule impossible. Freedom is never free. It is earned through courage, sacrifice, and determination. India's independence remains a testament to human perseverance and the indomitable spirit of its people.